Today, while you're practicing your sewing on the machine with your sample, you're going to be getting a sample like this, kind of similar to that the one that we did with the hand stitch. But I'm going to be giving your group 2. So if you have a group of 2, you'll be getting 2 of these pieces. If you have a group of 3, that means you'll have 3 of these. And the first one is just so that you can test the thread, make sure it's all threaded correctly. So I'm going to take this one first. Make sure your presser foot is up. Remember the lever in the back. Lift it up. And go ahead and put your fabric underneath. This is a test sample, so we are just going to put it wherever. That's fine. And then put your presser foot back down, like that. Okay, so when you do your first couple of stitches, anytime you've re-threaded your machine, it might get a little bit tangled because you're going to have to pull your threads to the back, which I'll show you in just a second. So from here, I'm going to press the needle button, this one right here, and it's going to put the needle in the down position every time you're sewing, so that every time you take your foot off the pedal, it stays down and it keeps your fabric in place. Okay. So, first thing you're going to do is just push on your pedal a little bit, or your pedal, sorry. Push on your pedal and go kind of slowly. Make sure that it goes through. Okay, so you're going to take your presser foot lever back up. So you lift this, and if you look down in here, you can see thread in the back coming out, and you just need to pull on that thread to make sure it is going out the back, so it doesn't get tangled into your stitches. Okay, so you can take a little pin. I'm using a tack because it's the only thing I could find in reach. If it'll work. Now I look silly. Okay, so pull on this thread. You can use a little pin, a needle. No, actually just use a pin. That's going to be easiest. And then your thread is going to be coming out the back. So you're just going to pull on this thread, make sure it's coming out that way. Okay? Okay, from there, you can keep on stitching. So you're going to put your presser foot back down. And then just keep stitching. Right now is a good time to set your speed, because if I put my pedal down all the way right now, that's how fast it's going to go. So for your speed, there's this little knob right here, and you can move it over so that when you press your pedal down all the way, it's either faster or slower. Okay? I believe this is the slowest setting. So when you're pressing your pedal, you're just going to want to press it gently. Don't press it all the way to the floor. And then stitch all the way to the end. So you're going to stitch all the way to the end of your fabric, and we're going to practice back stitching. So remember, back stitch is right here, and this is like tying a knot. So it's going to back stitch. I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera with the other. But press the back stitch button. If you press it on and off, so this means it's on. If you press it again, it means it's off. Okay, so we're going to press it on. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so press it on. And then from here, you can back stitch. So you're just going to press your pedal again, and it's going to start going backwards. Okay, so you're going to want to watch to make sure that it's going over this exact same stitches. So if you look here, I only look like I have one line of stitches. There's not multiple lines because I went over the exact same line. Okay, after you are done stitching, anytime you have a piece of fabric, you're gonna lift the presser foot up. Make sure that your needle is in the up position. So you can press this needle button, which means it's going up because there's this little arrow here. and then sometimes you have to do another stitch or two so that the needle will lift up. Okay, so from there the needle is up, it's in the up position, and then I'm going to pull on my fabric like this, and you'll see the bobbin thread is coming out here at the bottom. So it's the black thread. So the bobbin thread is coming out. So pull on it and then take it to the cutter on the side, the little scissors that's built into the machine, and just put both threads through here and cut it, and then your threads are off of the machine. Okay, so for your sample, this was just an example sample. I'm going to create another video for your actual sample.